So I'm making some finishing touches to the webpage for the DFB New York talk, and the background images on these pages were just taken from my last trip. They're not particularly inspiring, and I think we could do much better. If we look at the other pages, the story is the same throughout. So let's go and find some images that we can use without paying money, yet still be used the correct licensing. So go on to Flickr, which is a great tool, and type in your term New York. So what we're going to see here are thousands, that's actually 30,850,594 photos of New York. So first thing we need to do is make sure we can use the photos. So on the drop down here, go for licenses, and we're going to choose all Creative Commons. Now Creative Commons, if you don't know this, is when the person who creates the artwork or music or file or whatever it is says, I don't mind you using this and distributing it. There's different versions of it, but basically if you're doing anything commercial, so making money from it, such as a small company, you'd want to go for the commercial use. If you want to take it and Photoshop it, you're modifying it, so modification allowed, or if it's a shop, online shop with modification, you'd say commercial use and modification allowed. There's other ones here, but hell, we're going to go for just Creative Commons because it's for a university trip. Straight away, we've knocked some pictures out, but we've still got lots of really awesome ones. Next thing to think about are the advanced features. So click on the advanced tab, and straight away, we want to knock out the images which are the wrong format. We look at this, it's a long, thin one, so we want long, thin photos. I'm going to get rid of that one too. So we have the orientation. Suddenly, it's starting to look better. The next thing to think about is the size. Now, you'll probably know about image resolution. So small is just not very good. Medium has 650 pixels resolution, and large is at least 1024. So I'm going to click on the large because I want really high quality images. I don't really have a colour scheme I want to play to. Let's say we did have a corporate colour scheme, such as purple, which is University of Manchester colour. We can see these images have lots of purple. If we want something such as green, because we're doing an environmental launch, or our company's got a very green field, we can see that. So very different styles, very different uses, but we didn't have a colour scheme for this, we're just going for it. I get rid of the videos because we're not using videos. And the last thing to consider using is the kind of pictures. We've got black and white ones, we've got shallow depth of field, we've got minimalist, and we've got pattern. Usually on a website, I quite like using shallow depth of field. It gives a really nice warm feeling to what you're doing. So you can see here, it's got a focus on what's the bayfront, but the background's blurred. If you're not familiar with this, it's kind of similar to tilt shift on your Instagram, but it's a bit different. Anyhow, so we're going through these. Now, there's quite a few photos. That one there looks pretty cool. I actually like that one. Now, let's do that. Now, we can't make money off this. That's fine, we're not doing it. So I'm going to download this image and go on to here. I don't think a black and white one for the home page is going to be the best idea, but I think it'd be really good for trip info. So I've already downloaded the image, so click on settings. By the way, it's using Squarespace. It's one site I use a lot to make websites. It's really great for very simple and effective websites. I wish I was sponsored by them, but anyhow. So clicked, add one. Now we've got an image, it's that one there. Okay. So it's uploading to the website. Very slowly. It's quite a large image file. You saw that was a resolution of, okay, we're going to download the 10,000 by 5,000 resolution image. It's a very high resolution image. It's better to download a smaller one, such as the 2000 by 900 image, but we're going to run with this for now. So click save, and we'll see straight away we've got a fantastic cityscape right there. Now we could take this into Photoshop and modify it, so that is pretty good. But we're not quite finished because there's a few things we want to do. First of all, we're going to do a proper reference on this. Now what we do is we take this and we copy it. So that is one way. All we do is to click on here, the share function, and we've got a short URL. Now there's different ways to do this, but if we're going to do it by Harvard referencing format, we can go to the bottom page, and we've got a footer here. So we can serve header image by. Okay. Who created it? It was Ron Kine Kenny. It's quite hard to spell. We'll copy and paste it. Ron Kine comma K. Remove that link. Comma K. Full stop. And the year was 2015, which is great. 2015. The title of the piece was 7 Nights David in New York. So just copy that and paste that there. Full stop. And type Flickr because it comes from there. Available at. We've got our URL, so we can just take this, copy that. Full stop. Date accessed, and it's the 23rd of the 9th, 2015. So that's all you've really got to do to a Harvard referencing system. Now if I click here on the more information, some rights reserved, we can see the full details of the license. So we've got attribution, must give appropriate credit and provide a link to the person. We've done that. Non-commercial, we are no derivatives, but we're not remixing transforming, so that's great. Now what we can do is take this attribution, non-commercial, no derivatives, 2.0 generic, which is actually there. We'll take this title. So we'll copy that onto here. Oops. Onto here. And just put that there at the bottom. Select all of this, select normal, make sure it is all the right size. It might be hard on what tool you're using. There we are. So it's all the right size, pretty much. Let's put the page. Anyway, so we've now got our full referencing in place. Oops. It's because I'm not going full screen. So we've now done that. I'm just going to get rid of that piece, put in by mistake, and do that. Save. And if I do this, we can preview. We've got a header image at the bottom. We've got a full credit in the right place with license and everything. And that is how you find images online, which you can use for any kind of work you like. And it's just fantastic. I'm going to go and finish the site off using all these images, so I'll see you next time.